Hello there. Welcome to an atmosphere of worship with your host, Omowumi Sidi. An atmosphere of worship is a program where we discuss, we sing, deliberate on issues associated with church music, basically. In today's topic or in today's discussion, I will be taking us to letting us into the insight of who a true worshiper is. Who a true worshiper is in the context of the church. First, we talk about worship. When we say worship, what do we mean? Worship is when there will be an object of worship, something you pay allegiance to, something you honor, an object where you reverence. And in this context, God is our object of worship. God is our focus of worship. Then we are saying, who is a true worshiper? Worship is the most important part of any meeting with God. Mind you, not meeting with man. Worship is the most important part of any meeting with God. Like the Yoruba king, if you go into the palace, you want to see a king, you will reverence him, you will pay homage, you will call him names. You will now see the king will come out from his chambers, full of happiness. You are praising him, he's happy. You are praising him, he's happy. You are praising him. That is how we worship God. You worship God, you call him names. You praise him in your different dialect. And what are we saying? Who a true worshiper is. A good voice, mind you, is not the qualification to be a worship leader. Of course, we know in this context that when you worship God, you worship him from the intent of your heart. Worshippers are supposed to glorify God. And God, it takes the Holy Spirit to do this. It takes the Holy Spirit to do this. In the book of John 4:23-24, it tells us that God is a spirit. And those who worship him are to worship him in spirit and in truth. While in the presence of God, it feels that when you see, when we are in the presence of God, when some singers get on stage, you see miracles begin to happen. And others do the same. And they are not even connected with the Holy Spirit. A true worshiper must be connected in the Holy Spirit. You see them, they come up stage and the power of God will fill the whole place. The fragrance of worship everywhere is filled with the presence of God. A true worshiper has to be connected with the Holy Spirit. A true worshiper must be, I keep saying it, must be connected to the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is the key. Our spirits are lifted when singing hymns and choruses. And when we sing these hymns and choruses, not because they were written by angels, but because these people who were filled with the Holy Spirit, they were filled with the Holy Spirit. As the Holy Spirit begin to give them unction, they begin to write. That is why you see